Live. We're going live. We're going live. Are we live? We should be live.
Let's see.
We should be live.
Checking.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies in the house. Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with the one and only DBL Nicks
In the house.
and DBL Moms in the house. Hey! There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, this morning was pretty eventful. We had CSSE run up over 100%. In fact, it went up 120%. And BOF, which is on the screen right now, also hit 100%. So let's begin by saying that we're not financial or stock advisors. This is not financial or stock advice. It's just a show.
Hey!
That's what it is. It's just a show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and listen to what my man says.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
You heard what he said. And if you're not following us on Twitter,
/X.
akx.com, we're at Coach Nick Money, on Twitter. And if you're following us on Twitch or you want to follow us on Twitch, it's at Coach Nick Money.
Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And of course, if you want to get our alerts very quickly, you can join our Discord. We have a link in the description. And of course, we have a special where you can try it out and give it a whirl for 7 days, 99 cents, and then it's $39.99. So that's what's going on. And I'm sticking to that story. So let's get right into what's happening here. So we're looking at consolidation on BOF. BOF is consolidating in a channel. So we're going to get the graffiti pen out and mark the channel. It had a 100% run. Let's get the right graffiti pencil out. Boom, boom, right there. And it is trying to keep itself above VWAP. And let's get the other graffiti pen. Let's go ahead and show the consolidation. The consolidation area is right over here. And we can see that it's consolidating between the range of $1.84 and $2.20. That is the consolidation range. We want to see it break over the $2.20 range. And of course, we've got other levels over here at $2.33. Right here. Yeah, right there. And $2.39. Right there. And we're going to go into a higher time frame. Let's go into a 20-minute time frame, and you can see that it is actually a 1 hour time frame. You can see that we've hit a high over that time period. Let's go to a 4 hour time frame, and that gives us a better picture of what's going on. So let's go ahead and create some other levels on the higher time frame. How about over there? And over there? Yeah. And over there? Yeah, see? Hardy, har. Back to the 1 minute. And of course, we are still in consolidation. Not a heck of a lot of volume. Let's see what's going on. Branch Out Foods announced third contract with nation's largest retailer to total $8 million in annualized revenue with a float of $2.83 million. It's a micro float, and it's currently up 70%, but it was up 100% earlier, 100% earlier. The other stock that ran parabolic 120% was CSSE, which we called in the private Discord last night, and we also posted it on Twitter. Last night as well, and it went up 120%. So let's take a look at what it's doing. It seems to be selling off. It did break upward on this descending wedge right here. There was consolidation. There was a double bottom that became nothing, and then it ultimately did a breakout, and now it looks like there was another potential descending wedge with a potential bull breakout, but in fact the price action has continued to go downward. So until we see, and if we see a break of this downward trend, it's not very schmexy, doubles. Not very schmexy. So Side chart, simply because it ran like a Dickens. It ran like a Dickens. So let's go and take a look at another runner that did very well early in the morning. AMST, AMST. And you could see that it is within this consolidation range, and it has been in the consolidation range for quite a while now. But it did have a parabolic run up to $3.49, and now it is in this channel. The channel is basically 295 to 338, and it is currently up 62% on news that it launched a revolutionary Nurse Magic app in beta to empower 5.2 million nurses with AI tools, and the float is a low float of 1.71 million shares. We do have consolidation. There hasn't been that much schmexy action for a while now. The stock did ultimately go up more than where it's at right now. I think it was up at one point around 80 or 90%, but we will put it on a side chart. Side chart, yes indeed. Weemy is another one. Weemy, not weenie. Weemy is moving in a direction that I would say is upward. However, it is quite choppy, not very sexy. It seems to be barcoding, but we'll give it one of these little trend lines, and it'll be something that maybe we'll pay attention to. Maybe. How about ABVC? ABVC. All right, so ABVC is trying to make its way above VWAP. It becomes a lot more schmexy when it breaks over the 150 mark, the $1.50 mark right over here. So we will be keeping an eye on it, but not very schmexy yet. How about ZPTA? ZPTA also had a little bit of run earlier and has been going down since. However, it is trying to curl. It's trying to curl, ladies and gentlemen. It's trying to curl. So maybe, just maybe, we might be looking at a situation like this, and maybe a situation like that, which would be a potential descending wedge bull reversal, maybe. Maybe it's a bull reversal. I don't know. We're not sure yet. Needs volume. It's not particularly schmexy at this point, but we will be paying attention to it and watching it. So I think BOF is of the most interest right now. BOF and AMST, those two, but they are in that consolidation pattern. So until they break that consolidation pattern, they're not super schmexy. But again, it's not 9:30. The morning bell has not rung yet, so we are waiting. And again, AMST and BOF have very similar types of patterns this morning. They both went parabolique, as I like to call it. That's my French, doubles. Parabolique. But that's about that. Okay, so we also had TPET, the oil company, oil company, and it had a bit of a spike and a drop. So right now, not very attractive. It looks like it potentially has a double top over here, maybe a top here, and maybe another top here. Boom, boom, which would indicate maybe a flusheroon here, right? A flusheroon, the old flush, and it looks like it's potentially going to happen. And you know, the support levels would be around 40 cents and 39 cents if it does decide to flush, and it looks like it is flusherooning. It looks like a flusheroonie. So I don't know. I don't like flusheroonies. DBL moms? No, we're not big on flusheroonies. How about HSCS? HSCS. That was doing some maneuvering. Does it have any news? Heart Science announces grant of fundamental patent by the European Patent Office covering assessment of diastolic function of the heart. Okay, and it is currently up 39% with a float of 54 million shares. It's kind of thick. The float is kind of thick. There's some thickage there. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the show, consider sharing, because sharing is caring. and that would be nice. Okay, we got a little bit of a bottom tail going on. Not a significant bottom tail, and certainly not enough volume. Needs to hold above the 14 cent. This is certainly a very inexpensive penny stock with some news. The volume on it, let's take a look at the volume. The volume is at 6 million right now, but remember the float is 54 million, but it is a stock which is currently trading under 14 cents. It's pulling back to support. Will it give us an ABCD pattern? I don't know. I'm not fully convinced because it's not moving very quickly. There's not a lot of pep in its step, but if it did have the juncture to do an ABCD, it would look something like this, something maybe like that, and something maybe like this over here, right?
Maybe.
This is what we would like to see. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right, we'd like to see something like that, but I'm not totally convinced that's the case. It's having difficulty breaking through the 14 cent barrier. So right now it's up 38%, and it's like come see, come saw, come see, come saw. Yeah, not particularly schmexy. Not particularly. Let's go back to BOF. Still consolidating. Let's fix this with our graffiti pen. Let's fix it. I like to be very, very particular with the way I draw my things here. Channel. Little channelage going on over here. Little channelage. Let's change to the 5 minutes. See if it looks a little different. Meh. I mean, maybe the beginning of a cup and handle, maybe, but I would say it's too early to say. It just needs volume. Same thing with AMST. Very similar type of chart. As you can see. Very similar.
It's breaking through.
Yeah, but that might just be a bull trap. It might be just a bull trap.
Probably.
Resistance at 349. It needs to break through and, in fact, pull away. That's what we want to see. Alrighty, we want to see that. It's holding up a significant level above $2.54, so that's kind of good. Again, this is the company that launches a revolutionary Nurse Magic app in beta to empower 5.2 million nurses with AI tools. Million nurses. Okay, float is very low at 1.71 million, and the volume, in fact, is at almost 13 million shares today. So, schnazzy, I would say, schnazzy. But I want to see it break through this level right over here, at $3.38, and then rip past 349. And then I would be a lot more, how should I put it? Enticed.
Yeah.
Then it becomes kind of interesting. Yeah, a little interesting, you know what I mean? It becomes a little bit interesting. Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. So basically, that's what's up. We need to see it break 338. Does it break 338? It's got very little volume.
It's poking there.
It's poking it, but it's not breaking it. And again, on the 5 minute, we'll take a look and see what it looks like on the 5 minute. And again, on the 5 minute, you clearly see that there is a top tail. We do not like top tails. We are bottom tails kind of fellas.
Yes, sir.
Doubles, bottom tail.
Bottom tail.
Well, that's what we're looking for. Some bottomage. Bottomage, ladies and gentlemen. We need a bottom tail. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Let's go back to the 1 minute, take a look at it, and we can see that the RSI is kind of in the middle, not overbought, not oversold, but there's just not a lot of volume. You can see these candles are kind of, anemic, if you will, right? They're kind of anemic. Ladies and gentlemen, they're kind of anemic. So we will be keeping an eye on AMST and BOF, which have very similar type of patterns. They are both consolidating. They both are on very low volume. BOF, they had the announcement of a third contract with a nation's largest retailer to total $8 million in annualized revenue. That's the news, up 64%. And you do have volume here that exceeds the float as well. The float's 2.83 million, also a low float stock. But the volume is 9.24 million. But again, this was a lot earlier when there was a much more parabolic move going on with it. And you could see it's just not really moving from there. So let's take a look at WEME. WEME is another one that was on the scanner. And it continues to stay above the trend line, but again, very choppy. And if I zoom in, you could see it is barcoding. So this is a lot of algorithmic type of activity. So to me, not particularly schmexy.
No.
It's not particularly
No.
schmexy,
No.
right, DBL moms?
Right.
Not particularly
Not
schmexy.
particularly.
No.
That's best.
So we're gonna try to check out something else. Peggy was on the watch list for us earlier, and it has basically been selling off. So not sexy, not sexy. No, 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 no. Not sexy at all. Not sexy at all. Let's see what else we got. We got another one that we're looking at. CDZI, I think, is another one. CDZI.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that one. CDZI. And CDZI is a 40 million float stock that's up only 4%. Not particularly schmexy. It does have news, water supply agreement with Solstra Communities to support bold, attainable housing in Santa Barbara County. Again, that is CDZI, a heavier floated stock. And you could see not a lot of volume on it. Not particularly schmexy. So, later for you. Back to AMST. AMST. And AMST does, in fact, break the level of $3.38, and it breaks the 349 level. And will it hold the 349 level? And it's right now up 79%. It's pulling back. Again, we want it to hold the support level of $3.49. $3.49. We have a doji candle on the one. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute chart. 5 minute.
5 minutes.
And it's got a little bit of a pokey top tail. Not that big of a deal at this juncture, but we do want to see it break through $3.64. $3.64. There goes another level. Let's go back to the 1 minute so we can see what's going on. And it looks like it is setting itself up possibly for a breakout, maybe a flat top breakout. Let's see if it can hold this channel, this small channel right here. This is what we're hoping that it will hold. And let me get the graffiti pen out and let's draw this channel and let's see if AMST can break this channel, baby. Hey, boom, pow, firepower. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see. Again, the news. Revolutionary Nurse Magic app in beta to empower 5.2 million nurses with AI tools. 1.7 million shares of float, and the volume's already 14 million. So let's keep an eye on it. Let's go take a look at BOF and see if it woke up. BOF. Not yet. No, 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 no. AMST. AMST. Flat top breakout. Can we have a flat top breakout? Can I have an amen? Come on now.
Have a witness?
Can I have a witness? Dun, dun, dun. Isn't that the singer that says that?
I think so.
Akon, no? Can I have a witness? Is it him?
No, I don't. I don't know if it was him.
No, it wasn't him.
No, no,
I
no.
could have sworn it was Akon.
I know it was Cardinal
Wait,
Official.
yeah.
Cardinal Official.
Cardinal Official. I love
that at
him.
one point.
I love him.
I don't know if he was the one that originated that, but I know.
But
he
it was a
said
pretty cool line.
that. It was a good.
And
song.
I like his song. What was the song again?
Dangerous, I think it was.
Dangerous.
Yes.
I don't sing it that well.
Yeah.
I should stick to the stocks. I'm going to stick to the stocks, ladies and gentlemen.
Stock.
We got a channel forming over here. A channel. Let's go to the 5 minute. Take a look at see what's going on. Take a looky, and you can see not that interesting per se. Let's go to a longer time frame and get a little bit of a vibe. Let's go 20 days. Okay, 20 days doesn't give us much of a vibe. Let's go to the 4 hour, 180, and we'll just draw a little level over here. Let's go and get the level pen out. Graffiti pen time. Here we go. And the level would be $4.02 right here. That was the high of within the past 180 days, $4.02. So we're going to mark it, and we could probably go right over here and say boom, and right there, and we probably could go say boom right there, okay, and maybe over here, boom. So these are some of the levels that we're seeing. Let's go back to the 1 year. Let's take a look at the 1 year, and you could see that at one point the stock had a high of $5.77 over the past year.
Ooh.
The past year.
year.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to a tighter time frame. Go back to the 1 minute. And now we could see that it did, in fact, break the flat top, and it broke the channel, and now it's at resistance of 373, and we could say that it is now up 87%, and we got a top tail. We don't like the top tail.
Like the bottom
Is it gonna
tail,
recover the
bottom.
tail? Is it gonna chomp it, and move up? Nah, that don't look good. Come on, significant resistance at 373, and we don't like the way that particular candle looks. It looks like a shooting star. And we don't like shooting stars because that means it's a top tail.
We like the bottom.
We like some bottomage.
We like bottomage.
So we're going to keep an eye on it because right now it seems to be the best show in town. So we're going to check it out. But it is quite choppy, I must say. Quite choppy. And that's kind of odd considering it is a 1.7 million share float stock. Looks like it's getting itself ready to pull back. Let's take a look at the 5 minute, get a different view of what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can see very clearly that it is a shooting star and it needs to try to reclaim if it's going to. The RSI is clearly in the overbought area, but you know, I mean, it technically could still have room to go up, but it certainly looks like it's about ready to flush back down and pull back, which is not necessarily the end of the story and not necessarily the end of you know, the world either. I mean, these stocks don't always go up in one big parabolic move. It does have news. The float is low. There is quite a bit of volume on it. 15 million shares have traded hands, and it does look bearish on the 5 with that shooting star candle on the 5, and let's see what it looks like on the 1. And we're looking at the 1, and yes, it was certainly oversold, and it's starting to pull. Yep, it's starting to pull back. Yep, so it looks like it's going to pull back. Will it hold this channel right here, which was resistance and then became support, and now it's resistance again? Say resistance, say, and it's in this channel, say. So we can like zoom in a little bit, and it looks like it's forming a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, which means it could do a little flusheroonie, maybe. Maybe. We hope not. If you're not following us on YouTube,
What you doing?
do what this guy says. He
Be
says,
sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded, and remember to share.
that's what he's saying. Sharing is caring. And if you're not following us on X.com, a.k.a. Twitter,
We are at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money.
what he just said. And you could also follow us on Twitch.
At Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick
Yes,
Money.
indeed. And if you want to join us in our Discord, the link is in the descriptions and posted to the top of the comments for a 99-cent special for 7 days in the Discord, and then $39.99 per month thereafter. So that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Price action on AMST is now teetering on the 9 EMA. Let's zoom in and maybe do a little bit of this action, and you can see it's holding right above the 9 EMA. And again, we want to see it stay above 354. If not, we could potentially be seeing a significant drop down. We don't have the volume that we would like to see on this. Let's come back to it a little bit later. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to BOF. BOF is still consolidating. Still consolidating within that range. Let's get the graffiti pencil out so we can make it look uniform. Keep some uniformity over here. Boom, there's the consolidation area right there. And you can see that the price action is hugging VWAP. BOF, in fact, does have news where they announced their third contract with a major national retailer, and it's up 70 some odd percent, almost 71%, and it's hugging the $2 range. And again, the float is 2.83 million, and the volume is almost 10 million. And this was a parabolic runner earlier in the morning. It was up over 100%. 100%. We've got 4 minutes plus before the bell ring-a-dings. So let's go back to AMST. I would have to say that AMST is probably the most schmexy out of all of the stocks right now, and it ain't that schmexy. I'm saying.
Chris Temo says, good morning. Hope y'all have an awesome day.
You too, brother. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Yeah, what day is today?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Wednesday's $5 sushi day.
Oh.
You know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Publix. What?
Oh, yeah, we get to go to Publix.
Okay, listen.
$5 sushi.
We got a little bit of curlage going on right now. A little bit of curlage going on. And will it break the resistance level of 365? That's what we're concerned about. Let's open this up. We want to see if it breaks the 365 level. It is respecting it. We are going to the 9:30 bell. I'm going to be keeping an eye on AMST. Maybe it drops and pops. Maybe a dip and rip, maybe. Or maybe a rip, or maybe a fade. But I'm hoping that it rips because it seems to be the most schmexy stock out there so far this morning. And I got to tell you, not for anything, it ain't that schmexy yet. And no, it didn't break 100% like BOF did or CSSE, but CSSE kind of sold off, and BOF is still in that consolidation pattern. So I'm going to keep my eye on AMST, but I'm not 100% sure it doesn't sell off and people take profits at the bell. All right, so we got 2 minutes to go. Let's fix this little drawing a little bit, and again you can see there is consolidation right over here. This is where it's consolidating. It is holding. It is holding, and that's a good sign. And hopefully there will be a lot more volume coming in at the 9:30 bell, because in fact the stock does have the following news. Okay, it's has launched a revolutionary Nurse Magic, Nurse Magic, what's up, app in beta to empower 5.2 million nurses with AI tools. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, nurses, we love you. You are awesome. You are awesome. You do awesome things. Float 1.71 million, and right now the volume is almost 16 million.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like maybe it's forming another flat top breakout, but hopefully it won't be a bull trap. Bull puck. Come on, baby. You can do it. We need some volume. A little bit of volume, 83% right now as it curls up just before the bell. Is this going to be a bull trap? Is this a bull trap, or is this going to be for real? For real? I want to see some for real stuff going on. All right, we're going to come back to this stock. We're going to go and take a look at another stock, ABVC. See if it recovered. It's still in the channel, still kind of choppy. Let's go to BOF. BOF consolidation, not a lot of volume, but side chart, because it did run 100%. It did run 100%. How about Riley? What's the deal with that? That's a pretty heavy stock as far as price is concerned. $30 stock, and it doesn't really look that schmexy. Back to AMST. AMST seems to be the most schmexy. 88% schmexy. But it's a top tail. It's grinding. We want some bottomage. Give me some bottom. You got 20 seconds. Show me what you got. AMST. If you're having fun with us, sharing is caring. Can we check JAGX? Sure we can. It's a bit of a heavy floated stock, and it looks bearish. Back to AMST. Seems to be the best show in town right now. 3 seconds before the bell, and here goes the bell, and it's up 89%. Now, is it going to be a bull trap? No, it's moving. 95%, ladies and gentlemen, 95%. But it's not moving that vigorously. Come on, give me an oomph, and there you go. There goes the bull trap that we were concerned about. Look at that pull. Oh my God. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Come on, you need to get your act together. But we do see volume coming in. Seems like a lot of people are trying to short this sucker right off the bat. Holy moly. They just not letting it go over 100%. It was like an almoster. But BOF is moving. BOF is moving, so let's go take a look at BOF. No. AMST. AMST, AMST. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Okay. Took quite a dip. Let's go take a look at JAGX real quick. And JAGX does not seem to have a lot of volume on it, and it looks very choppy and very scary at this point. So back to AMST.
Yeah.
And it don't look that, how should I say, enticing. BOF, not very schmexy. How about OPRT? OPRT, that was a runner yesterday, and it seems to be moving a little bit, but not terribly much, not terribly much. Let's go back to CSSE and see if it ultimately recovered. Remember, over here, it had the descending wedge, and it ran 122%, and then a major sell-off, and it has not broken that downward trend since, and it looks like it has continued to sell off. Thanks for the memories. Thank you, CSSE. But for now, you're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of order. Everybody's out of order. Oh, my God. What movie is that? I don't know. TSLL, that one, that one. Okay, it's up 25%, 25%. And what's the float on that? Do we have a float on that? I can't see the float on that. TSLL? Let me see if there's a float here that we can chat about. What's the float? The float is too big. Never mind. See you later. It's over 100 million shares. Never mind. AMST as continues to sell off now. It had that little spike up 95%, and now it certainly looks bearish with two double tops. Top here. So we expect a flusheroo on this. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. The 5 minute looks clearly like it's going to flush. Not good, not happy, not good. No, we're not liking that. We're not liking that in particular. Let's take a look at TPET. Give it a second look. TPET is the oil company. TPET.
There we go.
And it is curling. And it's up 26%. We had drawn an ABCD pattern way back when. But, yeah, it's okay. That's a 5 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute, see what it looks like on the 1 minute. Not very schmexy. Not very interesting. Riley, a higher priced stock, is now up 51%. But we'll take a look at it. RILY. And there's a bit of a curl. It's kind of choppy. Float is on the higher side. Not horrendous, but higher, 15 million. And the news is that Riley soared after independent probe aligns with internal review findings. Okay, whatever. Not schmexy at all. Let's see if AMST ever recovered. Not really. Still looks like it's about to do the flusheroon. So we will go to BOF. Let's go to BOF. And BOF is still in the channel, but still not particularly schmexy and not a lot of volume. There's not a lot of volume over there. So when there's not a lot of volume, what are we going to do? Hey, Poet, a higher float stock, Poet, is currently up 30%. And again, because it's a heavier floated stock, it's moving very sluggish. And it has a high of $2.12. Very choppy. Not particularly schmexy. How about Sizu? The big runner from yesterday that we talked about just before it had a parabolic move. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. If you're enjoying the show and you love watching parabolic moves with us, sharing is caring.
Like, comment, and ring that bell icon.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Share.
And if you're following on Twitch, subscribe. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, x.com, it's at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. Give us a follow. Why not? It don't hurt nobody. It's not hurting anybody. AMST seems to be moving a little bit. And it's up over 100%. No way. Way.
Yep,
Come on now. Come on, don't give me that pitter patter. My heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. Come on now.
Don't play with my
See,
heart
it
like
runs and it dumps. It runs and it dumps. That always is very upsetting to
That's
me.
a third bagger, though.
That is a third bagger. That is the third stock that we called this morning that went over 100%.
104%.
Yes, right, because that's what we do, and we called that sucker way early, right when the news came out in the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, we got a special. The special is inside. You can find it attached as the comment. You could also see it in the description. 99 cents for 7 days, right, Double?
For 7 days.
And then after that, $39.99. Click that link and join us in the Discord to get all of our alerts early. And AMST is now up 104%, but there is definitely a degree of insecurity on the part of this particular stock because it's doing what it's been doing. It pops and drops, and right now it's in a channel, so we're going to get another graffiti pen out and form that channel. Right there. And like I said, so far, AMST seems to be the best show in town, but it's certainly not giving us a great show. It's giving us one of those cliffhangers. It does seem like it's trying to do a potential A, B, C, D, but it is super extended, and it could do a flusheroo as well. So we're going to say A, B, C, D, maybe at some point, at some juncture, but I'm not 100% sure that that's happening. It has to stay above the $4 mark to be schmexy. Over the $4, ladies and gentlemen.
Over the $4.
Yeah. It's a good show. Yeah. What else we got? DBO moms? Come on. Inquiring minds want to know. They want to know. What else can we look at? Riley. Let's go to Riley. Let's see what Riley's doing. That was a very thick stock. Thickness. There was thickness in there. All right. It's up 57%. It was higher than that. $35. Kind of expensive. Oh, wait a minute, AMST. I took my eye off of you for a second, and you did an ABCD?
Oh.
You did the ABCD?
We called it.
Hey, what's that thing called where I called it.
Someone pick up that phone.
That one.
Because I called it.
Yeah. 5-minute chart. Let's take a look at this sucker. I got to tell you, I'm going to keep an eye on AMST because, quite frankly, right now, I don't see anything else that even looks remotely good. Right? I mean, I'm not saying AMST is like really making me say, wow. It's not a wower. Not a wower. But it's continually going up. And you know what? As people wake up, maybe we could see a little bit more activity, as it is now 116%. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's share the fun with people. Let's share the fact that AMST is moving. Go ahead and share it if you can. That would be appreciated. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost a dime. Not even a nickel. Not even a penny. Not even a nothing. It don't cost nothing. But look at how choppy it is. My goodness. I got to have some espresso.
I need the espresso.
Nothing like ice espresso when you're doing a live stream, because we're live. All right, so it gave us the ABCD. We got up to 116%. We will come back to you. Let's go and check out BOF. And it sells off and it breaks that support level. So now you are not very schmexy. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. And you could see that it's selling off, so it potentially can end up all the way down here. So let's create that level. And it has lost my attention, I'll tell you that much. I'm not that attracted to it anymore. You were okay when we were chilling earlier, but now, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Back to AMST. AMST sells off on the 5-minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. Very bearish, very bearish. Again, it's having problems staying above the $4 mark. It did give us a 116% run. Thank you for the memories. Thank you. CSSE was a big runner earlier, and it's trying to curl back up, but it's having difficulty, and it's not terribly schmexy at this point. We thought that maybe there would be a second descending wedge. It never happened. The first descending wedge came through, and it ran 120 some odd percent pre-market, and of course we called it before the run because that's what we do. That's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do. Okay, but right now, not schmexy. Not schmexy. How about VIVK? Not terribly schmexy. Up 22%. Not a heck of a lot of volume. 13 million float. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Let's go with TPET, the oil company. Let's see if it's doing anything. It's slim pickings today, doubles. Yeah, I would say it's very slim pickings, ladies and gentlemen. But we're still looking. This looks like it's forming a double top, which could be the beginning of a flusheroo. Let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil out. Boom, 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 boom. There goes your first top. Here goes your second top. It looks like a bearish reversal, maybe. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. 5 minute. Let's zoom in, and you could see it even clearer there. So we need to see it break above this with authority, and I don't see that happening so far. Was there news? Let's see. Company commences oil sales from California asset. That was at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So it does have news, but here's the situation. We got to take a look. The float is 23 million. Now, it's a cheap stock, so that's not the end of the world. But the volume's only 21 million. So you don't have explosive volume particularly. But it is up 34% with some news. But it does look like a double top on the 5 minute. And it looks like a double top on the 1 minute as well. The 1 minute looks like it's a double top as well. So unless it starts to break through the previous high, which was 48.99, right around there. See, right around there. Boom. Oh, I had the wrong pencil. Let's change that pencil. Let's zoom in again. We want to see it break this level right over right there, doubles. It needs to break that level right there to be schmexy. Otherwise, it's a double top and it's a flusheroo. It is in the RSI area of being overbought, certainly, okay? And we're starting to see a lot of red candles. It needs more volume to become schmexy. We will put this on a side chart, ladies and gentlemen. Side chart for TPET. Let's go to CZU. This was a big runner yesterday that we called you on. We told you about it. We said what was going on. We said what we said. And CZU has a micro float situation. Only 95,000 shares, doubles. Only 95. And 1 million volume. So it doesn't have a lot of particular volume, but it has had a history of being parabolic. Boom, boom, boom. Parabolic. Boom, boom, boom. Parabolic. Da, da. Now, here's the thing. It only has 95,000 shares, so it's hard to get in and out of. The old in and out situation becomes difficult.
It does.
The old in and out could be problematic. But it looks like it just halted. So we're going to put a little bit of an alert and come back and check it out. Check it out. And hopefully the bell will ring a ding. The bell will ring a ding. And we will, in fact, have a situation where we will be alerted. Let's go ahead and set that up. Boom. Create an alert. Right there. Right there. Right there. That's where we have the alert. Yeah. The alert's right there. All right, let's come back to that. We're going to come back to CZU. Let's go take a look at AMST, see how it's doing. Let's go visit with our old friend, and it does not look particularly great. But it is apparently trying to come back. And could it be the beginning of a cup and handle? I'm not convinced. I need to see it get over that $4 mark. Otherwise, not very schmexy. Not schmexy at the momento. Not schmexy at the momento. Let's try TROO, which is currently up 28%. TROO up 28%. Kind of a heavy float type of a stock and not a lot of volume, but it is up 28%. Not schmexy. Not schmexy. BOF. Not schmexy. RILY. Not schmexy at all. Never. No. CSSE, big runner earlier in the morning and then faded away. It did a curlage. Could this be the descending wedge that we've been waiting for so long? You've been holding us in anticipation. You're like Heinz ketchup. Heinz ketchup, the anticipation right there. The anticipation. Is this the reversal we were hoping for over here? Is that the one? It's up now 57%. You're now side action material, CSS, side chart, side action, side chart, side action. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's see if we can find another one. How about the China stock? LICN. Boom. Boom, chakalaka. A little bit of curlage, 28%. Not a lot of volume. Not schmexy. What will put you on a side chart? Side chart. Why not? Yeah, see? Let's see. We got another one here. Kind of on the thick side. No, not that one. How about this one? PRE. PRE up 25%. PRE up 25%. And it has a 9 million float. 9 million float. And it is basically got a very low volume. 92,000 shares. Not schmexy. AMST. And AMST breaks that $4 level. And now it's slightly above the channel. The channel. You know the channel? Let's get the graffiti pencil out so we can show the channel. Here it is. Boom. Firepower. And it's not holding again. It's just not holding that $4 level. This is a trappy kind of a stock for both longs and shorts. And on that note, I'm going to have myself some espresso. Some ice espresso. The ice espresso. My, oh my. That was some good espresso. Woo! Okay, let's go take a look at CZOO. And it's off to the races again, and it pulls back significantly. Wow. Wowza. Oh, that don't look too good. Okay, and it's trying to recover, but wow. Ooh-wee. I'm going to keep an eye on it for a second just because why not? But I'm not loving this price action at all. Okay, it's coming back up again. We got the level at 1270. This is a very low float stock, so it's going to be extremely volatile. Let's see if it breaks that level, and it's poking it. It's poking the level, 42%. Little pokage. Yesterday it ran over 100%. Sizu. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the 5 minute. The 5 minute chart. 5 minute. And on the 5 minute, it's got a bottom tail. A little bit of bottomage. DBL Mom, it's got a little bit of bottomage. And it's now fighting to get above the 1270 mark again. So the bottom tail is not really doing nothing for it right now. Come on, more bottomage. Come on, more bottom tail. Come on now, you can do it. I believe in you. And we have another level right here at 1315 right there. Boom. Stay above this level right here. This was the former resistance 1270. Can you get over 1270? Can you do it? This is the 5 minute chart. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. And it is certainly in the RSI area of being overbought. So it could be pulling back.
Yeah.
It could be pulling back. We're going to keep an eye on it, see what it does, see what's going on with it. Maybe it's worth keeping an eye on. Maybe. You know what? I'm getting a little bored, doubles. I'm getting bored. I want to go back to AMST. AMST. And again, AMST is in the channel. How about CSSE, which was coiling up off of what presumably could have been a descending wedge. It's holding the level, but again, not a heck of a lot of volume. We'll come back to you maybe. I don't want to make any promises, CSSE. I don't want to promise you nothing. BOF is curling towards VWAP, which is 191 right over here. Right over there, 191. We'll give it a little line right there. Boom. And we have resistance at 184. Let's see what's going on. Not a heck of a lot of volume. But again, BOF did run over 100% earlier in the day. Our news of announcing third contract with a major national retailer. $8 million in revenue from that. $8 million in projected revenue with that. That's BOF. That's the news on BOF. Yeah. Yes, indeed. And let's go to the China stock, TLICN. And not schmexy at all. TSLT. Not really particularly schmexy. Not schmexy. How about WIMI? That was another one that was running. Oh, no. I don't like that, doubles. No. I am not in love with WIMI. Let's go back to AMST. AMST still in that channel, trying to break the channel. As it's pushing. I don't know, blowing. It's pushing. It's blowing. Let's get the graffiti pen out and continue to show the channel. Break the channel. Break it. Break it, you can make it. AMST, 106%. Come on, show some authority. Show how powerful you are now that you have a revolutionary Nurse Magic app in beta to empower 5.2 million nurses with AI tools. Come on now. You can't ask for more than that, can you? Come on now. Let's make it happen. Come on. 109%. Remember, the high of the morning was $4.34. $4.34 right there. Boom. But again, it's in that channel. And it's been doing that all along, because you could see we had drawn a channel over here, and it took it a long time to break the channel. And then it did another channel over here. And it took a long time to break that channel. And now it's selling off. My nudge. Now it's a top, triple top. That's a bearish pattern. Okay, thanks for the memories for now. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving on... I should not sing, no? I should not sing. On a jet plane. No. Let's go to CSSE. CSSE. And it did a little curlaroon, but it's not really got too much volume, so it looks like it's forming a double top, which means it could potentially be flushing there. It could be doing a flushing queens, you know what I mean? No. BOF. Isn't that like what, best friend forever? No, BBF.
That's BFF.
What does that stand for? Best friends forever? You're my best friend forever. My son's my best friend forever. Yes. Be quiet, you little rotten. You little rotten. You rotten. I saw what you did. All right, AMST. No. Not very schmexy. DBL Moms, not schmexy. Not very schmexy. What else can we look at? TROO. Meh. 32%, barely moving. Here's an interesting one. Mullen. What can I say? Not schmexy. Not schmexy at all. RILY. Double top. Ooh, double top. Not a lot of volume. Higher price stock. No. How about RBBN? RBBN, and it is up 29%. What's the story? 29% with a huge float of 72 million. 72 million shares. Not Schmexy. PRE. PRE is up 31%. Well, on very light volume. Not Schmexy at all. Not even a little bit, not even a tiny bit. I'm going to say not Schmexy. DBL Moms, not Schmexy. Not Schmexy at all. HSCS. HSCS. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. What a major sell-off. It did try to break through VWAP, but once again, not Schmexy. Not Schmexy. There's not much to pick from so far, but the morning is still young, so let's go ahead and take a look at AMST one more time, and it looks like it's going to continue to potentially sell off if it doesn't hold VWAP, which is right around that 373 mark. The 373 mark is critical for it to stay above, and it looks like it's selling off. We're seeing that the RSI is moving downward, and we see a top tail, and you know we don't like top tails. We like the bottom tails. How about Sizu? Sizu looks like it's about to sell off. No. Shoulder, head, shoulder, sell off. Not Schmexy. Okay, so we don't really have a lot to pick from so far. We're still waiting. We're still trying to find something that's Schmexy. I'm getting desperate. I'm going to go take a look at Mullen again. I'm getting desperate here. No. I'm not that desperate. AMST. Not that desperate. No, sure. This is going to flush. That's what I'm saying here. I'm seeing a setup for a flush. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm not feeling this right here. Nope. This looks kind of nasty. Let's take a look at it on the 5-minute and see if I'm right. On the 5-minute, you can see that it's formed a doji. So if it doesn't get above 381, need some espresso. Need some espresso. If it doesn't get over 381, it could be problematic, I would say. It would be problematic. Let's go to the 1 minute, and you can see it's just not breaking through. Bless you, my son. Bless you. I bless you, my son. Okay, it doesn't look really safe. It looks like it's going to continue to go down. That's the vibe I'm getting. It has strong resistance at 381. I need to see it break and significantly get over 381, over 388, and move towards that $4. And we know that the $4 range is a very powerful resistance area, and I just don't see it. It looks like it wants to sell off. That's what it looks like to me. Let's see. We got something else on the scanner. DBGI. DBG. No, I did it wrong. DBGI, right? No?
DGBI.
What did I do? DBGI. Didn't I do that? DGBI. Yeah, that one. I did it. Nah, it doesn't look particularly schmexy. No. We'll put a level on there. MULN. Oh, my goodness. MULN. Ay. 38%. Let's see what the specifications on Mullen are. Mullen is a 5 million float stock. It's up 32%. 32% has a dilution history, big dilution history, and it's got a top tail.
We like the bottom.
Tail. I'm not loving it. I'm going to give you a level over here, but Mullen, I'm not loving you. Later, AMST, and there goes the flusheroon that we were talking about. Hey, listen, AMST, you gave us 17%, something like that. We salute you. We want to say thank you very much, but later, time to find someone else. It's time to move on. You gave us what you gave us, and now you're taking it back. So I'm closing the door behind me. Let's go take a look at TROO, which is moving. TROO is now up 54% on low volume. Does it have news? Does it have news? I don't necessarily see any news. And the volume on it is very low, only 790,000 shares being traded, and the float is pretty thick.
Yeah, it's 47 million.
47 million cha-cha-cha.
Oh.
47 million cha-cha-cha. That's kind of thick. Kind of thick.
Yep.
But it is up 52%. Side chart.
Side chart.
Side chart.
Side chart.
Side chart. Let's go to BOF. BOF breaks VWAP. It's in the channel.
The channel.
It's in the channel. Now, this bad boy did go over 100% earlier in the morning. Earlier in the morning. So let's keep an eye on it. Is it forming a cup
Ooh.
with a potential handle?
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. The 5 minute.
5 minutes.
5 minute chart definitely looks like a cup. Is it going to give us a little handle? I could even draw the handle.
Yes.
Do the handle right over here. The handle right there. Handle. Can we have a handle?
Can I get a handle?
A cup and handle on the 1 minute. Let's take a look at it. 1 minute.
Handle, the
Worth
cup
keeping
handle.
an eye on. Does not have a tremendous amount of positive momentum yet. And $2 seems to be a significant resistance area for it. We're waiting to see if this forms a cup and handle bull pattern.
See?
Bull pattern.
Bull pattern.
We'll come back to you. New stock on the block is MOBX. Moving on light volume. Not schmexy yet. Not schmexy. We'll give you a level. Let me give you a level. Right there. Boom. A level right over there. Right over there. Level. Back to BOF. BOF, and it is moving to that $2 resistance area. And is this the beginning of a cup and handles double? A cup and handle bull pattern? Bull pattern. If it breaks out, ladies and gentlemen, would you kindly share the stream? Because sharing is caring. Come on. The more people that see it, the more the vibe comes in. Come on, are we going to get a cup and handle on this? Let's take a look at it at the 5 minute. It is in a channel right now. It has proven itself once, but it did have that topping tail. But it did go up over 100% earlier, and it seems to be moving on the 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems to be moving on the 5. Let's go to 1 minute. 1 minute, cup and handle. Cup and handle, baby. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. Move, move. You need volume. You need volume. It is after 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Most people bail out doubles around this time. You know, they go have a little breakfast, sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese with a little salt and pepper. Toast the. You gotta toast the roll. Lightly toasted roll. You got to do that. And if you want, you could put a little ketchup. I don't like ketchup on my bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. I don't like the ketchup. No. I like ketchup on the burgers.
Not the weenies.
Not on the weenies. No, the burgers. And the burgers down here, they put mustard on their burgers. They can't do that. That's like a sacrilegious. Sacrilegious. Yeah, you cannot do mustard on your hamburgers. Everybody knows that mustard goes on your weenie.
Not your burger.
Not your burgers. Come on now. It's sacrilegious.
Disgusting.
Come on. Cup and handle. Cup and handle, I tell you.
It's like pineapple
Nah,
pizza.
it's selling off. It's selling off. Come on now. Make it above $2. Come on. Cup and handle. Cup and handle. Yes or no? I still feel that this stock is gonna still go up. I just got that vibe. It may not happen on the stream, but I'm vibing. You know.
Yeah.
Right now it looks like it's gonna pull back. I don't know.
As soon as like as the hours go on, there come certain.
I
hours
mean,
where it's like,
let's face it. AMST sold off like a Dickens, and that was like probably the best show in town for the morning. And I don't think that there's going to be any news in particular that's going to pop up per se. And look at that sell-off. That's a massive sell-off on AMST. So maybe BOF is the only show in town for the early morning. So if that's the case, will it give to us? Will it give to us? Will it get over the $2 mark? It's fighting. It's pushing. It's pushing. It's climbing. It's climbing. It's clawing. It's clawing. Will it break the $2 mark? Ladies and gentlemen, comment in the chat if you think it's going to break the $2 mark. Does it do it? It doesn't look good at the 5.
we shall see.
It does not look good at the 5. But let's pay attention to it on the 1 minute chart. There's a lot of red candles in the volume down here, but it is not in the overbought area. So maybe we get one more push, one more squirt, one more volumination. Volumination, is that a word?
I guess.
Volumination?
Why not?
Come on, one more volumination. Can you do it? It doesn't have a lot of volume, but it's a fight between the bulls and the bears.
Yeah.
A bullfight with the bears.
Ooh.
A bullfight.
With the bear.
Bullpucky. Bull hockey. Bull hockey. Yeah. Come on, we're still watching this. Come on. Another swing for the 2. So there might be a lot of shorts trying to short at the $2 mark, and maybe they get squeezed out if there's enough volume. And if they get squeezed out, we get another parabolique, maybe. Maybe. It is a cup and handle now. And you know what it also is? I'm not going to lie to you. It looks like an ABCD. A, B, B to C. Right there. And how about boom? D, baby. D. Come on, make it.
Come on now.
It's above $2.
Come on.
It's above $2.
Let's see.
It's above 73%. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
We love you.
Uh-huh.
We got a much of respect for you as long as you go up. 76%. Moving up. Moving up.
It's moving up. Moving up.
Resistance at 2. It's holding. It's holding. It's pushing. It's pushing. Low volume. Volume drop. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Double top, baby. And a flush. Come on. Turn it around. Bring in the volume. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up now. Come on.
Yeah.
ABCD. Come on.
Come on now.
Go over the $2.20 mark.
Come on.
Over the $2.20. Come on, baby. If it goes over $2.20, I want you all to share. Can you share and care? Share, ladies and gentlemen.
Share.
If it goes over $2.20, we're going to be sharing because you care. Come on. And it's going $2.15. Come on, baby. Come on down here. The water's warm. The sun is shining. Come on. Make it happen. My singing sucks, yo. I should just stick to like the charts and stuff, right? Yeah. I don't know how to sing. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, $2.20 is now the resistance point. It is a battle royale, let me tell you. Battle royale, a little bit of a pullback. Let's see if it holds. Can it hold? Can it hold? It did give us a little bit of an ABCD pattern. I'd like to see it pierce through the 220 mark. I want to see a bottom tail. The bottom tail is what we love.
We like the bottom.
Come on, a little bottomage. Pump up the volume.
Top tails
It's
are like-
losing volume, doubles.
Top tails are like hamburgers with mustard. Why would
Yes,
you want
you
that?
don't
No.
want that. Come on. Bottom tail.
Bottom tail.
Break the 220. 220. Break
Come
it.
on. Come on.
Break it. Break it. Break it. You can break it.
Break
You
it,
can break it.
break it.
5-minute chart. Let's see what it looks like. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Doesn't look horrible. Does not look horrible. No, doesn't look horrible. I mean, it's trying to hold up. It's trying to hold up. Let's see what happens on the 1 minute again. 1 minute. It is certainly approaching the overbought area on the RSI. It is certainly approaching the overbought area in the RSI, but it has room, so maybe it pulls back up. Maybe this is a little bit of a pullback and it squirts past the 220 mark. Come on now. Come on.
Come on.
Show me some volume. 1.6 million. 1.6 million volume. Come on. Top tail. Turn it around. Come on now. It's still holding. It's still holding. It's not done yet. Come on. It's getting questionable, but it's still holding.
Still.
Still holding. Come on. Break the 220. Break it.
Let's see.
Wow, this is like a cliff hanger. And you know that if I switch to another stock, you know what's going to happen. It's going to break.
It's gonna break.
It's going to break. So I'm not going to switch. I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch because it hasn't failed yet, and it's still showing support. Support. It's showing support. Okay? There's a little bit of supportage right there. Okay? And now you got a channel over here. Now, I'm not going to draw the channel. I just want to see it break. Is that a flat top that it's forming? Is that a flat top right there? Is that a flat top? Come on, stay above it. Stay above it. Flat top breakout. Come on. Yes? No? Little baby one?
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here? I'm losing attention span here, and that's not a good sign because if I'm losing attention span, guess what? So are the traders. So you need to do something soon. You know what I mean? It's like 10 after 10. What are you doing here? You gonna go? Or you're not gonna go.
What are you gonna do?
It's starting to pull back to the 9 EMA. It's holding 9 EMA. Come on. Come on. Go back up. I don't know. Not very schmexy at this point.
No, not
I'm losing my attention for it. I will put a level here for an alert. I'm going to put an alert for myself, an alert. And hopefully I'll hear a ringy ding. And if I hear a ringy ding, we'll come back to you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on. See, I kind of psyched it out. I made believe I was going to leave. Because whenever I leave, they run. You know what I mean? Psyched you out, didn't I? Aha. Aha.
I saw you. I saw you poke your head up there a little bit.
Now, you know what? It's still all right. Now I'm really gonna leave. All right. Now I had enough of you. Okay. I had enough of you. Let's go see what happened with AMST. I know it sold off really bad, and it's trying to curl. But you know what? You gave us your best. Maybe later. Maybe later. But not that schmexy. PRE. PRE.
Let's see.
PRE. Looks like it halted. How about that? It halted up 37%. Oh, no. It's just slow moving. It's not a halt. It's slow moving. Slow moving. Yeesh. Yeesh. Indeed. Okay. So, kind of like watching wet paint. Alrighty. CSSE. And again, just some basic consolidation above the 22-cent mark. So it didn't go below 22 cents, but it certainly hasn't been moving up like I want it to move. How about the China stock LICN? LICN moving kind of barcodage going on. It is up 38%. Again, it becomes way more sexy when it breaks this level right here, but we also have a level here, and we got a level there. We got levels there and there and there. Okay, 38%, moving very slowly. How about Sisu? How's Sisu doing? Sisu. How's it doing? Consolidation. Maybe we could get our graffiti pencil out. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's a double bottom. Could it be a bottom over here? Maybe a bottom right over there. And then an irregular bottom over here. Boom. Boom. Right there. Maybe a double bottom. Maybe. So I could do some more drawing too. I could go like this. Boom. Right there. Boom. And then maybe over here. Boom. Firepower. And maybe we could go like this. Boom. Over here. To there. And maybe we got a little curlage going on. Maybe. Make or break time. Yes or no? Yes or no? Could it curl? No, it's that top tail. Not a lot of volume. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10:13. So it's late in the day. Late in the morning, actually. Not late in the day. Late in the morning. Yeah. So the volume situation becomes problematic. Because a lot of people start to bail out around this time for a while, right? So let's try BOF. Let's see what's going on with BOF. BOF dipped and now is kind of curling back up. It's curling back up. Could it be another ABC? Another ABC? Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's go here. Take that out. Let's clean that one up. Not that one. I want that one. So leave that one alone. That one. No. Anyway, you got my point. I'm not doing that. No. We're not going to clean that one up. Okay. You're being a pain in the neck, Thinkorswim. Pain in the neck. Okay, so maybe a little bit of an A, maybe a little bit of a C, ABC, maybe a little D. Come on, you're going to break that. Are you going to break that level for me? Are you going to break the 220 level, or are you just going to like bore me to death? Come on. What are you doing? What's happening? You're not really making me feel very enticed here. Come on. Tempt me. Give me some temptation. 220. Break it. Break the 220. Go for the ABCD. If it breaks the 220, we got room up to $2.33. And of course, we have the higher day at 239. Does it break the 220 mark? Okay. Bottom tail? Yes or no? And no. Rejection. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. And it is currently up 76%. It was up as high as 100% earlier. It had news. It's up 83%. The news was that Branch Out Food announced third contract with nation's largest retailer to total $8 million in annualized revenue. The float is 2.83 million and the volume is 40 million. But of course, it looks like a battle between the longs and the shorts. The longs and the shorts, and we got key resistance right here. It's holding its level, but it's not breaking out, and it doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume, so we're just seeing it churn. BOF is churning. So we're going to go and check out other stocks and see what else there is. How about VTAK? VTAK does have a bottom tail, but the volume is super duper light. It is a micro, actually it is a super penny stock at 57 cents and barely moving. It's up 26%. Not schmexy at all, I will tell you. How about TROO? It would be a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. That's our bearish pattern. No. Back to BOF. Let's be best friends forever. BBF with BOF. Come on. Show me some love. You gonna show me some love? I'll wait for you. Come on. Break the 220 mark. You gonna do it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hey, we got 69 viewers. 69. 69 viewers, Mom. Ow! Mom, come on. DBL, Mom, stop. She hit me. Double top. Looks like a double top now. Look at that. Top. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, BOF will be on my watch list. Side chart. Looks like it might pull back at this juncture, but it does have some news. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap up this show. It was a really good show. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube,
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And don't forget to share.
Sharing is caring. You heard what the man said. Also on Twitter, X.com, we are at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money.
Yes, sir. And on Twitch, we are at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money.
What the man said. And, of course, if you want to join us in the Discord and continue with the search and hunt for the big baggers that we always get, it's a special that we have, and the link is in the description, as well as what else? Attached?
Pinned comments.
The pinned comment as well. That's right. The pinned comment as well. And it is a 99-cent special for the first 7 days. And then it is $39.99 per month for the Discord. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. It's Coach Nick Money.
And DBL Nix.
And the one and only